Okay guys, I just gotta rant real quick and get a few things off of my chest. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I plan out my videos quite a bit. I will write down like I want to do this or like I want to talk about this in a video, and I'll like research it if it's something that has to be researched, and I do a lot of planning. And I had planned out for this week to have a productive week where we were gonna get all the stuff I needed to get done for law school done. I was gonna do 3 cover letters, do my resume, figure out all of my life, and it ain't happening. I have talked a little bit in my imposter syndrome video about how I've just been kind of going through it with the lack of motivation, and honestly, in this video, I'm gonna do a day in the life, and I'm gonna rant at the end. I have quite a rant about my fall semester. It's gonna be off the cuff. We're not really planning anything. I just know that I have to rant, and it has to be done. So we're gonna rant. I hope you enjoy this. I could rant a lot more on this channel about other things, but this one's gonna be pertaining to school, my fall semester specifically. If you enjoy this kind of day in the lifestyle video, let me know. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. Follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna go get a coffee. We got a big storm coming with this rant today. I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting kind of worked up. I just got home. I got a coffee. Melba is at the vet right now. For those who are unaware, Melba's my new puppy. I'm actually gonna insert some footage of her here. She's absolutely adorable. Dog sitting has begun. This is not the new baby. She just likes attention. So her name is Melba, and she's a miniature Aussie doodle. You wanna come up here and say hi? Oh my goodness. Hi, honey. Look at her chocolate covered paw. She's just absolutely precious. Those are my sweatpants, Melba. Those are my sweatpants. Stop. Oh, okay. You do you, girl. This one is the funniest because this one is bigger than her and she still like attacks it. Melba, get it. Get it, girl. You show her. Yeah, look at that. You're so sweet. Yes. My camera strap. Oh. She's at the vet right now just because, you know, she's a baby. She needs to be checked up and make sure all of her baby vitals are stable and stuff. I don't know. Listen to me try to be medical. This is why I switched from pre-med to pre-law, everybody. I don't know anything about the human or canine body. Hopefully she's good. She's really made quarantining and staying at home not miserable. I haven't even been going out and doing like fun stuff outside for like a week or so just because cases are rising. I feel like not a lot of people are taking it seriously, and that makes me have to take it even more seriously, you know what I mean? If you're staying at home and not going anywhere, do not feel alone, because I also am not. This is my outing of the day. So I decided I wanted to do this, and this could be another mini rant during this vlog. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna unsubscribe from a lot of YouTube channels. Now, here's my thing. I need my laptop so that I can do this. I'm gonna unsubscribe. I have like 1,000 subscriptions. Like, I'm not even kidding. Maybe I have a little less than that. I'm not sure. But I have a lot of YouTube subscriptions. And besides the fact that a lot of them aren't even active accounts anymore that post often, YouTube has just been really infuriating me lately. And I feel like I'm not alone. I can make a whole rant about YouTube. But I just feel like so many people that I follow are so disingenuous, so materialistic. Like, I just can't watch it. And I know the relatability thing has been a thing on YouTube for a while. People saying they can't follow people anymore because they're not relatable, because they got YouTube money or whatever. It's kind of like that. I just feel like I want to watch creators who are more like me, in the sense of like, you know, not just doing YouTube full time, have something else going on. I love watching law student vloggers, like small ones too. Like, I'm really small, but I like watching even ones that are smaller than me that have like 50 subscribers. I just really enjoy watching small channels, people I can relate to. I just can't relate to somebody who has 2 million subscribers and complains about having to upload a video once a week. I can't do it. So I'm gonna be cleaning out my YouTube subscriptions right now because I have so many that I don't even watch, and so many that are probably not good for me to watch, honestly. Right, we don't need to see people with their Teslas when you have so much student debt. I'm just kidding. It's a joke, but it kind of hits close to home. I'm gonna do this right now and figure out why she's whining and then make lunch. For lunch, I typically make some sort of bowl situation. So today, these are my ingredients. I got a sweet potato. I use this instead of rice. I mean, sometimes I do rice, but I really love a sweet potato. I eat like probably 6 sweet potatoes a week. Like, it's kind of a problem, but we're not even gonna acknowledge it. I just cooked this in the air fryer, and then I've been waiting for this to ripen for maybe like a year. Just kidding, but I have a ripe avocado. I'll probably use half of that. And then yesterday, oh my god, I'm going to put the camera down and do this. Hold on. Roasted some chickpeas in the oven with some seasoning, and I'll just throw some of these on. Great source of protein. Also, honestly, a great snack. I love chickpeas. They're some of my favorite things, so we'll put that on. And then I have some chicken breast that's already ready. All you gotta do is heat it up. Lazy gal hack. I'm not gonna make my own chicken, so I'll just buy it in the bags and then heat it up as needed. And I might throw a green pepper in there. I don't know what flavors I'm going for, to be quite frank with you. Speaking of Frank's, hold on. I also need hot sauce. Frank's Red Hot is my favorite hot sauce. Does this make sense together? Does it? I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So I think we're gonna make this for lunch. I think this is the plan. I might throw some cheese on it. Now am I getting too much? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what I do. Look at this masterpiece. Wow, I did that. Did you just get back from the vet? Oh my gosh, what? Is this a little flower? Oh, you didn't like it. Yeah, that's so cute. This is what 2 miles looks like in almost 90-degree weather. So I decided to go for a bit of a run, and I haven't ran in like 2 weeks. I haven't worked out in 2 weeks, which is a lot for me. I just thought I mentally needed some rest, you know, but just did my first run back, and it was hot and it was hard, and I was not expecting 2 miles to really do that to me. But yeah, I really want a smoothie and some water, and all black probably wasn't the best choice. All right, I'm gonna make a smoothie now. I don't know what kind I'm gonna make. I think mango pineapple sounds good, so I might do that. So I'm gonna do a scoop of this protein powder. And then I have some fresh pineapple that I cut up, that much. I'm gonna do some frozen mango, and then a tablespoon of ground flax seeds. And then I'll just use water to blend it up. So it is time for me to sit down and give you my fall semester rant. I have nothing scripted. I really don't even know what I want to rant about. All I know is that this is driving me crazy. I understand. I'm gonna preface this. I understand that these are unprecedented times, uncharted territories, whatever you want to say, whatever pair of words you want to put together to express that it is something that has not happened before, whatever. I get that. What I don't get is how unprepared and non-communicative schools have been with their students. And I'm saying this on all levels. I'm not even talking about my specific law school, we'll get into that later, but this is a trend I've seen with pretty much every law school. The only school that I'm really standing by right now is Harvard. I mean, they did tell their students to rent an office space, which is tone deaf, but I mean, at least they came out and they said, we're all online, this is how it's gonna be, and they gave students time to accommodate for that. They weren't wishy-washy, they weren't back and forth. Honestly, wish I could go to Harvard obviously I wish I could go to Harvard right now. Madison, it's Harvard, but you know what I mean. Like, undergrad institutions have been like this as well. Like, they just have not communicated. And the thing is, I just feel like they can't pretend that they didn't have time to think of everything. And this has been a thing since March. I mean, we kind of grasped pretty quickly here in the States that things weren't moving so well and that they might have to make a plan for the upcoming semester. And it's just like, what have they been doing? What have they been doing? I understand there's been a lot of deficits. I feel like I'm gonna keep making a very strong claim and then saying, but I understand. I understand there have been budget cuts and the schools are in deficits and they don't know what to do. But some of the options they are giving students are just flat out ridiculous. Like, I am at the point where I'm going to have to choose whether I want all classes online or if I want a designated time slot where I can be on campus and I'll have one class in person. What? I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm going towards the all online option because, like some people in the group chat have said, it's just not fair. Like, am I gonna risk my health and my family's health to drive down there once a week for my designated 3 hours that I'm allowed to be on campus to go to one class. No, obviously I'm not gonna do that. I just can't. Like, it's not worth the risk. I think this announcement that we get to choose whether we want to go online or if we want to be in person, part of it, I just feel like it lends itself to a lot of problems with inequality. I mean, it's inherently unequal when you give some students the opportunity to go in the classroom, you give some students the opportunity to be solely online. Like, there's got to be something unfair about that. The people in person get to connect with professors, they get to use the campus resources, and I know it's your choice whether you want to do the online or in person. So you might say, oh, well, the people who are online, if they were afraid of missing out on the resources and the professors, they could have chose the in-person option. I mean, not necessarily. Some people do live with vulnerable populations. Some people just want to do it for their health. I would say it's not one of those things where it's just like, oh, well, you should have chose the other option. I think it's unfair all around. I think we should all get put on the same playing field. If it's only going to be one class in person and I'm only going to be allowed on campus 3 hours a week, I just would rather them say everybody's going online. That would make me feel more comfortable. I am in a good situation because I live close to my school, like relatively, so I'm not worried about moving or anything. I feel really bad for the people who have to debate whether they want to sign a lease at this time and move all of their stuff here to not even be on campus. That would be horrible. So I'm really glad I'm not in that boat. I feel for people that are. The grading is something that's been brought up. I mean, I've seen so many theories thrown around, and I mean, it's July 15th. Like, we have orientation, I don't know what that looks like in a month. Like, I feel like we should just know, is it gonna be pass fail again? Is it gonna be the normal curve? If it's gonna be normal curve, it's kind of not fair for all the reasons that I just stated before. I am just overwhelmed at this point. I feel like if I choose to go in person, I'm going to be a nervous wreck driving down there, and it's not worth it for my mental health and like my physical health. But I feel like if I choose all online, I'm missing out on opportunities, and I think a lot of people feel this way. It's a very stressful time to be a 1L, coupled with this is our most important year of law school. This is the time where our grades matter the most for our potential job prospects. I have no idea how OCIs are gonna work for jobs in the spring. I have no clue. And like, I know the school doesn't have a clue either, but really, you should be working day in and day out to give us some answers, because I just feel so in the dark. And it's not just my school, it is pretty much every law school. Like, from what I've been reading, like, nobody really has a clue what's going on. I'm glad they haven't come out and say we're gonna be all in person, because I would think at this point, like, if they said that, I'd know they were bold-faced lying. So I'm glad they haven't made an announcement like that, but just the wishy-washy, the giving the students the choice, it just is such a breeding ground for inequality, in my opinion. There's no way everything can be equal. And in undergrad, that would be fine. I mean, you're not graded on a curve, you're not competing against your classmates in such a cutthroat way. But in law school, it really does matter. So if I'm at home and I'm not having access to the same resources that this person does, and then I'm competing against that person for a job, it feels unfair. And I just feel like these are things that need to be sorted out, and it makes me feel very uneasy. It really does. It makes me feel so uneasy starting law school right now. And I know somebody might have said you should have deferred. I made a video about why I didn't want to defer, just because I'm a K to JD, so I'm going straight through. I just wanted to get through with school. But the more that the situation develops, the more that I'm understanding that this might not just be first semester, you know, this could be my whole 1L year. This could impact my employment opportunities when I finish law school at this point. It's just overwhelming. I just kind of wanted to rant about it. I am upset, not at my law school specifically. I mean, yeah, I want something clear, but any law school I would have committed to would have been this way at this point. So it's not their fault specifically. I am very uncertain, and I feel very uncomfortable with where we are right now, and I feel uncomfortable with the options that I have. I feel like either option, I'm gonna pick the wrong one. So that's that. It's a very exciting time to be starting law school, and I think every town hall they have, they tell us not to worry, they tell us everything's gonna be fine, and I'm just like, I don't know. So there's like the big things of obviously like how are classes and grades gonna work, and then there's little things like, am I gonna spend the amount of money it is to park in the parking garage if I'm only gonna be going down there during the spring semester? Are they gonna split the cost in half? It's just one of those things, like, I have to deal with all these little things in addition to the big question of what is my first year gonna look like. I would say I'm figuring it out, but I'm not, because I'm just kind of sitting here waiting to be told something. And if it comes to the point where I have to choose, I'm really gonna have to sit down and weigh my options. Right now, I am like 96%, no, I'm like 99% sure I would do all online. Would I feel good about that decision? I mean, physically, I would feel that that would keep me and the people around me the safest. I don't feel comfortable going to school, especially, like I said, if it's only 1 hour, like, it's just, the risk is not worth the reward, you know what I'm saying? It gives you law school FOMO, like, oh my gosh, all the other kids are gonna be in class and they're gonna be laughing and they're gonna be like high-fiving the professor, you know, it does. So I'm kind of at a crossroads, and I just really wanted to rant about it. Maybe some of you who are starting in the fall can relate, and if any of you are starting law school in the fall and your school has given out a more detailed plan of what they're gonna do, I'd love to hear it in the comments, or you can message me on Instagram. I would love to hear what they're doing, because as of right now, I feel like a lot of the schools across the country are in the same boat. So that's why I'm not like, I'm panicking, but I'm not like at the next level, like freaking out yet. Like, I will be soon, but right now I'm just like, okay, no schools have really given a solid plan, so let's try to hang tight, but at the same time I'm ranting about it on YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, that's really all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed the day in the life style. If you want to hear me rant about something else, I would love to. I have a lot of pent up agitations about things. I could rant a lot, so if you like seeing me angry, just, you know, let me know. It's not weird at all, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Remember to subscribe. Bye.